So I have just been to breakfast. It's about 12 o'clock here. Got it reasonably late today, but I'm a late riser anyway. Normally I'd wake at probably about 10 and then be at work for 10:30, which is an easy thing to do when you're working in your room. But one of the great things about being here is that I can get up pretty much whenever I want. I can have a really leisurely breakfast, and I start work about 1 p.m. Thai time. And you know, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, so it's a Saturday, so the clients won't be up. It's a good opportunity for me to catch up on some work. But during the week, I mean, that's massive, really. Normally, I would, for the first hour of every day, or first couple of hours, because I've woken up late. It's always a mad rush to try and respond to people on time. When now I can pretty much take the whole morning off, go and do what I want to do, and still be back in the office there for when the first clients are emailing me, which is massive. Normally I'd be pretty stressed right now about all the stuff I've got to do, all the communications I've got to send. I don't need to do that at all. So for the next couple of hours I'm going to try and do some work. I went and had a look at some apartments earlier. They were okay, about 4,500 baht, which is maybe £200. I think. No, £100. £100 a month. In fact, it's less than that. It's nearly £90 a month, which is phenomenal. So yeah, I'm gonna have another look at those, or maybe try and find something better. If I can get something like that for £100, what can I get for 300? I don't know. A palace, maybe? I'm not sure. Another slight point. I was talking about Chiang Mai and saying how nice and quiet it was. I obviously spoke too soon. What I didn't realise was that next door to my hotel appears to be a motocross arena, which is closed, I think, Monday to Friday. But today I was woken up by the sound of, 30 superbikes racing round a mud track. Have a look. So you should be able to see them in the distance there, racing round. Quite nice, really. But I do have to do some work, and definitely not double glazed. It's about 7 o'clock here in Thailand. It's just starting to get dark. It actually gets dark here a lot earlier than it would do in the UK. Probably something to do with its position on the hemisphere. But I've got about 45 minutes before I'm going on my first date in Thailand. Yeah, it took about 10 seconds to find someone to want to go for a drink with me, and he's exceptionally pretty. Comparing that to England, well, there's no comparison really. And yeah, in Thailand for about 2 days and already on a date. So the girl I'm meeting later is a student nurse. She's 22 and she's picking me up on her motorbike, which I've never been on a motorbike before. So pretty excited about that. And I'm going to see if she'll let me drive it for a little bit. So if you don't hear from me in the next few days or weeks, I'll have crashed. But no, that's not going to happen. Anyway, I need to go and have a shower, get ready, and go meet this girl. Okay, so had a quick shower, got changed, and I'm on my way to the Maya shopping centre, which is like a small, well, I say small, it's because I'm used to probably Meadowhall, but I mean it's still pretty large. It's 6 or 7 floors, it's got a cinema on it, and yeah, loads of shops. So I'm going to meet her there. I'll try and document this on camera, but I'm on a date, so I probably won't be able to. So last night couldn't have really gone much better. I was really amazed at just how, well, beautiful and feminine and just affectionate this woman was, which I think is pretty characteristic of Thai women in general. It was interesting though, a bit of a stark contrast from any experiences I've had in the UK. She seemed very keen for me to take the lead, which is difficult to do really when I've only been here for 2 days and she's been living here for, well, forever, I guess. So kind of wanted to take me to a Western restaurant, and I didn't want to go to a Western restaurant. I wanted to go to a Thai restaurant, so we went there, and then went for some cocktails. After that, we rode on the motorbike to, I guess, a Western club, and I took one look at it, and it was just filled with drunk men from England and America. No thanks. So yeah, we left and we went to a Thai club, which, as it happened, was pretty awesome. Thais definitely know how to party. Everybody, 1, 2, 3, go! The way they seem to do it is with whiskey. Everyone in the club was all sitting around tables, sharing a communal bottle of Johnny Walker on ice, which I thought was pretty cool. But the club itself was, well, it was just rammed, absolutely filled with young Thai students, I guess, all having a decent time. And compared to the club we went to first in the Western Farang area, yeah, so much better. So we went there, we had a really nice time, and I definitely see this girl again. She was lovely, very sweet, and as I say, just so feminine, which is quite a stark contrast to many of the experiences I've had in the UK. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to offend anyone, but I think that's been lost a little bit. I think that's fair to say in the West. But yeah, really, really nice night, lovely girl, and I definitely see her again. Today, I don't really know what the plan is today. It's Sunday. I should really do some work, but I've been working quite a lot actually over the last week, and it's just so hot outside. I think it's the heat anyway that's making me feel pretty tired all the time. It's either that or perhaps I'm not really eating as much as I should do, but I don't think that's the case. So yeah, I'm really tempted to just go back to bed for a little bit, and then wake up when it's a little bit cooler outside. It's my last night in this hotel. I'm tempted to book it for another night, but what I really should do is go and start looking at apartments. I haven't done that yet, mainly for the reason that walking around in the heat, going from apartment block to apartment block is not very nice. It is really, really hot out there, and I need a scooter, so I should probably tomorrow go and rent a scooter for a couple of weeks, and then at my leisure I can go and start hunting for a decent apartment, because it's not something I should do lightly. If we're going to be staying there for a month, I need to make sure it's nice. The main things are security, internet, and air conditioning. It is cheaper to get a fan room, but for an extra £20 or £30, I would rather have modern air conditioning. So, not sure what I'm going to do today. I could probably do with another coffee, because I've only had 3, and that's definitely not enough. Yeah, maybe another coffee, maybe another sleep, and maybe start hunting for apartments on the internet. I'm going to try and enjoy the rest of today. More updates coming soon. Bye!